Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. Got a cat bugging me here. Let me repeat that. I'm Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. You want to say hi? Oh, here's Buffy. Here's Buffy. See everybody? Okay. All right, so the other day at Thanksgiving at my in-laws, my brother-in-law gave me 4 of these. Now, I've reviewed this 3 years ago, so this is going to be a revisit. Avalanche Amber Ale from Breckenridge Brewery. This is, they're out of Littleton, Colorado and Fort Collins, Colorado, which Littleton, Colorado I've been to a few times when I lived in Colorado, and Fort Collins is right just a hop, skip, and a jump away from where I used to live in Loveland, Colorado. And Fort Collins is where I used to cruise when I was like 16, 17 years old with my friend Richard. And yeah, I used to ride my 10-speed bike up the highway to Fort Collins all the time. And when I lived in Loveland, I worked at a little store called Natural Music Center, which was a music store which sold baby grand pianos, upright pianos, organs, guitars, drums, synthesizers, all that kind of stuff. This was like 1983, 83, 84, somewhere around there is when I worked there. So Natural Music Center had a store in Fort Collins, and they had one in Loveland, and they had one in Greeley, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure it was Greeley. Anyway, just a little, when I see that, it always reminds me of when I lived in Colorado. So I just thought I'd bring it up. Okay, so it says on here, caramel malt body with a light hop character. It's a 5% ABV. All right, yeah, I didn't watch my review from 3 years ago, so I don't remember what it was like. I haven't had one of these since then, and so it's going to be like I haven't even had it. So I know I haven't been on here for a while. It's been a while. I've been really busy, and when I wasn't busy, I was in pain. So I somehow hurt my back. So I was out of commission for about 2 weeks. I wasn't able to do anything. So yeah, and I took 2 weeks of vacation to accomplish my floor project in my living room. I think I've mentioned it enough times that probably all of you have heard about it. I know a lot of you have, but I live in an old house. It was built back in the 40s, and the living room floor the supports underneath started to rot and sink in from weight up above, you know. I was telling my in-laws that the boards underneath there, they look like the wood from an old pirate ship that was brought up from the bottom of the ocean, you know, and that's what the wood looked like. It was so rotten, had mold and mildew from many years, and there's not any termites under the ocean, but termites had eaten away at the wood over so much over a period of time, you know. You probably want to see this review now, don't you? I was just telling you about it. So, oh, that's a nice amber. Yeah. Nice. My brother-in-law that gave these to me just not too long ago got back from Ireland. Him and his wife and his son, my sister-in-law and nephew, went over there to take a vacation, and I wished I would have been able to go. That'd have been fun. Deep. That's a deep amber. It's nice looking. Finger of head there has a nice kind of a light mocha vanilla off-white kind of a color to the head. It's pretty frothy, foamy, clear, almost kind of copper when you look at it through the light. Oh man, it smells so good. Has that nice caramel malt characteristic to it. Nice malty aroma. You do get a hop, some hops in there. Maybe a little bit of a molasses kind of a thing. The light hop character. The aroma puts off a little bit more than just a light hop. Maybe they're talking about more in the taste. I don't know, but all right, let's check it out. Oh, wow. Wow, that is really good. Very flavorful. It's got a medium body to it, light carbonation. You get that big caramel malt kind of a taste. Very light barley malt bitterness, very light on the aftertaste. Excuse me. It has a nice hop characteristic to it too. It's very good, very good. Makes me miss the mountains, looking at those white snowy tops up there. I never seen an avalanche happen when I lived there. We've been up in the mountains, when I was a kid. We'd go up there to what was the name of the area? Shoot, I can't remember. We used to go up there to take tire inner tubes, tobogganing. Inner tubes. That's what we had. We had a lot of those, and man, they flew. Them things flew, and man, they just slided down that snow really nicely. It was fun. But I was pretty young then. But and there was another area where you could go to hold up some kind of a food. I don't know if it's bread or what it was for sure, but you'd hold up your hand like this, and birds would come down and swoop down and take it right out of your hand. I don't know if they were, what kind of birds they were. Might have been mockingbirds or something. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Just some things I remember when I was a kid. It's very good, very flavorful. I like it. 5% ABV. It's mid-range. You usually don't pick up a 5% ABV unless the flavor profiles are just very, very light or hardly even there. Then you get the alcohol, but this is too big of flavors, so you don't really get that. I do get that molasses just a little bit, You get it more on the aroma. But yeah. Breckenridge Brewery, fine ales and lagers. Okay. Yeah, I am. This is the first beer I've gotten, other than the beers I got from my nephew and his wife. They gave me some beers from my niece-in-law's company she works for. They just gave away a bunch of beer that they had from past parties or something like that. So a bunch of Busch Light, some Coors Extra in cans, which I reviewed the canned version of the Corona. What did I say? Coors? The Corona Extra. Yeah, in cans. Some of that. I think I got like 6 cans of that. Mostly Busch Light. I got, there was 1 Bud Light in there. I don't know if I still have that or not. And, oh, there might have been 1 or 2 Bud Lights in there. What else was in there? Can't remember. Anyway, I have those. I might try to do something with them, like I've done in the past. Some of you that have been with me for a long time, I've done some what I call beer cocktails, which it just, it just consists. I just use a small glass. Sometimes I'll put something on the rim. I'll put some olives in it, and maybe I don't think I usually use ice, but I'll pour some beer in there, and maybe shake a little salt in there. But usually that rim, if I'm using some kind of salt or something, that provides the saltiness to my little beer cocktails. So they're kind of fun, and to me, and I know I said I put olives in it, which I've been doing that for a long time. I don't do it all the time anymore, but some of you might think that sounds gross. It's actually really good. Okay, it's like almost midnight right now. I've been doing a few things around here. So, but I think I'm done for the night. But those of you that are new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I know you haven't seen, anything hardly of me until just now. It's just I've had a big project that I've had to get done. We're literally set up in our kitchen. We had to take everything out of our living room. So can you imagine your kitchen having 2 recliners in it and a TV? So it's been a little inconvenient. All right, well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one, hopefully soon.